Hey guys, you're watching TraMatty Automotive.
Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Saturday, so Matt and I have the day off. Got to do some data logs for Tune Plus on the Focus RS. So we figured let's go grab some coffee, and on our way we'll go ahead and talk about the new refresh to the S550 Ford Mustang.
One of the new updates on the 2018 Mustang is going to be Sync Connect. The pretty cool thing about this, and I personally like it, is, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a subscription or not, if you have to pay a little extra to do so, but you're going to be able to start or turn off your car just by using your cell phone. You're going to be able to unlock or lock just by using your cell phone from anywhere. I think that's a pretty cool add-on to the car and the technology to it. So I personally like it.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, any technology that's going to be coming out for modern cars might as well envelop cell phone technology, and it's going to hopefully do away with some of the exterior costs of having to get a remote car starter, things like that, for people that are into that. So definitely a nice feature. As far as the exterior goes, I'm kind of half and half on it. It seems like the majority of people are half and half on it, as is the internet at this point. It kind of looks like a mashup between the 97 Mustang and obviously the S550. A lot of people are also comparing it to the Challenger. Basically, it looks like they just took the S550 and tried to make it more muscular. I understand it's going to be more aerodynamic. I'm all about aerodynamics, all about going faster. But at the same point, just not completely sold on it the way that I was when the S550 was first released. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with most of that. The big thing for me was I was in love with the 15 to 17 Mustang. That was by far my favorite body style of Mustang so far, and next thing you know, they come out with this refresh, and I just can't get over the headlights. I can't get over them. They hurt my soul pretty bad, just because it went from a gorgeous front end to what it is now, and I definitely understand that they have upgrades to the aerodynamics in the front end and stuff like that. With the front end splitter, you're going to have, it seems like there's possibly brake cooling ducts and stuff like that are hidden somewhere in the front, which again, like you said, you're all about, but I'm all about as well. I just can't get over the headlights by far. I've looked at it in every single form and fashion that is on the internet thus far, and I can't get over it yet. So hopefully they come out with something that sells me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you as far as that is concerned. The headlights look a lot more blocky. The only thing that I do like between the two, as far as the exterior is concerned, would be that the headlights very well match the taillights. They have the same LED flow and pattern to them. I like that feature, but outside of that, totally agree.
It reminds me of Sloth from the Goonies, just like a wide-eyed fish look in the front. I can't get Sloth from the Goonies out of my head when I look at the front end of this car. In the front end area, we're going to go to the hood next. The hood in the front fascia is dropped overall 20 millimeters, which is a decent amount. I think that's going to help visibility a lot for the driver. Also, if you continue around the car, you're going to have different wheel options. So the fenders are going to match. You're going to have different wheel options. You're going to have 12 different wheel options, which is a huge jump. Then you're going to go from, and then you can move into the back end. I'm pretty sure the only option for the back end is updated, but then you can get the V8 with a quad-tipped exhaust, which is a nice design feature as well, and I'm pretty sure that's only offered on the Coyote. I'm not 100% sure though.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the redesigned hood is concerned, I'm definitely about it. Definitely makes it look a little bit more masculine. The 2016 had turn signal indicators in the hood, and the biggest issue with that was you could only see the driver's side. So if they bring that back for the 2018, 19, 20, they should be more visible, obviously, because they're set lower down in the hood. Beyond that, the quad-tipped exhaust is great. I personally am a huge fan of quad-tipped exhaust. The only way you could get it previously was if you went with the Roush option or a different aftermarket option. So as far as the wheels go, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of factory wheels. It's great that, I guess, for the OEM guys that want to keep everything on OEM spec. The only wheels that ever really kind of turned me on were the performance pack wheels. Obviously those are coming back. Other than that, I haven't seen anything real great, but it's good. It's always good to have up.
We have some upgraded rubber, which is huge. One, the P0, I've heard nothing but bad things about that tire. Now they're going to the Pilot Sport, but they're an upgraded Pilot Sport. It's the 4S. So now the Pilot Sport that came factory on the Focus RS as the base model, that was a big upgrade. That tire is already in the top of its class anyways, and now they went to a tire. From every comparison I can see so far, it is the best tire on the market in that class and it seems like a lot. Depending on how long that tire actually lasts, I guess we'll have to find out, and how that tire really lasts on track over a lot of use and while using it daily driving. But so far I'm thoroughly impressed with what Michelin has done with that tire.
Again, can't help but agree on this one. So, I mean, it just makes sense moving forward with a new model refresh, moving forward with new technology as far as your wheels are concerned. Might as well get some more sticky rubber, make that car handle a little bit better. Next up on our list is the drivetrain. So they've gone ahead and dropped the V6. I mean, at this point, I think it's about time. I don't understand why they had 3 different classes essentially for the Mustang. Really, with dropping in the EcoBoost, it really outclassed the V6, not only in horsepower and torque, but also in miles per gallon. So moving forward into the refresh, they're going to be updating the numbers. The Eco was supposed to be getting more torque, which the engine has a ton to produce. If you look at any of the aftermarket tunes, torque goes through the roof once you start modding that engine. And then the V8, the traditional Coyote motor, is going to get supposedly a jump in horsepower and torque, partially due to the new port injection, but also due to the higher compression ratio. So definitely looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, they went from 11.1 to 12.1 compression ratio. I just had a buddy actually buy the old or a 2015 Mustang, and now that he sees that big jump in horsepower, he's like, yeah, he's not too excited about that. He's not happy about it. But that EcoBoost, that torque mainly comes from a smaller turbo as well. So you're going to get a lot of torque because it's going to spool fast, and that torque curve is going to be extremely low. What the fuck? This was just green. I don't understand these fucking lights. Big thing on that is we're not sure if it's a dual clutch transmission or not. They say it's going to be faster shifting, but they haven't released any further details besides it's going to be a 10-speed. So we're going to have to see if Ford did that right. I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction now that it's not going to be a dual clutch transmission. I don't see Ford putting that in the Mustang yet. I feel like the GT350, 350R, or possibly even if they come out with a GT500 this year, will have the dual clutch first prior to a GT or the EcoBoost having it.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, they talked about bringing the automatic transmission over to the GT350, simply to sell more units. Obviously, everyone's not an enthusiast the way that we all are as far as stick shift. So if they do bring flappy pedals, it'll probably be to the GT350 first.
Good thing. That's a good segue on over to the suspension, the MagneRide suspension. The update to that, and the fact that the GT gets it now coming directly off that GT350. But that MagneRide suspension, extremely fast reacting, and apparently there's a really good ride on top of still having great track performance. And that should be coming in the track pack, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's about time that Mustang brought the MagneRide into the traditional Mustang category, it's nice that it's coming in both the EcoBoost and the GT if you get it with the performance pack. It's been an option for the Camaro now on the Z package for a while, I think since 2015. A lot of people complain that Mustang isn't a traditional muscle car anymore because it has independent rear suspension, but at the end of the day, it's now an international car. Nobody's really doing quarter-mile times anymore. The drag strip, you know, stoplight to stoplight mentality has gone away by and large, so it's more about track racing and being competitive in that market, and I think it's the right move at this point.
All right, so quick jump into the interior. The big upgrade for me in what I love about this car is that new 12-inch display that displays your tachometer and your speedometer. You can also change through a bunch of different settings through that whole thing. It's completely customizable. I thought that thing was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. That is probably the biggest upgrade for me, at least aesthetics wise and track oriented wise.
And as far as the display is concerned, there's a lot of hate on the S550. It kind of went with like retro gauges, but it was also airplane inspired. You know, it said land speed on it and things like that. With the toggle switches down low that were aircraft inspired too. Now that you have a fully digital display, you know, you should basically be able to customize it to look like and do whatever you want. Definitely hope that that's something that not only Mustang brings to the Ford market, but they also bring it to their other cars as well. I mean, why shouldn't we have the ability to customize our wallpaper or whatever on our TAC and Speedo the same way that we can do it on our cell phones? I mean, it should be simple at this point, so definitely a big thumbs up for me.
Oh, another cool feature on the interior is, so if I want to set my car up the way, so every time I get my Focus RS, I have to hit drive mode and I have to switch it to sport for my normal driving, and it doesn't remember these settings. Now as soon as I get in, I hit a button twice on the steering wheel. As soon as I hit it twice on the steering wheel, it automatically gets set up to exactly how I like to drive. I can have a normal suspension because I'm daily driving it. Then I can have a track exhaust on it, so it's going to be louder because now they also have the valves in the exhaust, the active valves. And then I can also have a sport throttle response along with that. So I hit those two buttons, it automatically goes to exactly how I like it. I thought that was a nice convenient feature, we'll call that.
They're bringing the real grand touring mentality to the Mustang at this point. Again, we got to talk about how it's an international car, so it's competing with a lot of higher end cars, your BMW 3 Series, your Mercedes C-Class, so on and so forth. So it just makes sense to bring all these great features to the Mustang to have it even more competitive than it already is.
All right, so we're here finally getting some fucking coffee because it is early as shit. Got that on camera.
First one? Oh,
No, we just do. We got a YouTube channel.
oh, cool. What's
Yeah.
like?
It's a premise of just automotive stuff.
Okay.
So we're a fan of cars. So we.
Sweet.
We'll come across the street to the rally.
What's the rally for?
Oh, it's a rally, political rally, so, Solidarity in Syracuse.
Okay. All right. When's it start?
At 10 o'clock. Is my tea ready or no?
We're not going. Alright, what's going on right now?
Do you not know how to put a lid on? No.
We're gonna do 10 seconds or less. What do you love or hate about the Mustang? And final thoughts. Ready, go.
So, as far as the exterior goes, still not sold on it. I mean, definitely on the fence. If it's sleeker, more aerodynamic, makes the car go faster, I can get behind it, I guess. Interior is concerned, definitely a huge fan of all the improvements there. More horsepower regarding the engine. Don't give a fuck about the transmission. So overall, I mean, I guess 2018 refresh is a win.
I'm pretty sure that was like 27 seconds. All right, 10 seconds or less. How do I like it? Ready, set, go. All right, upgrade to the engine. 2 thumbs up. Interior, 2 thumbs up. Front fascia makes me want to throw up. Pretty much everything else from the driver's door, passenger door, back, I like. Done. Thanks for watching, guys. I would like you to check out our social media pages. They're going to be linked down below. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you liked it, if you found it informative. We have a couple more videos coming up in the next couple days. Updates to the Cobb Access Port and some unboxings for Project Black and Tan and Project Flying Blueberry. All right, guys.